In this video, we'll be covering opposite-sex friendships. We'll start off by covering the differences between male and female relationships and then saying how they're alike.
Males and females express the giving and needing of inclusion, affection, and control in different ways. Males and females are sometimes taught to express the same feeling or attitude in different ways and to value certain behaviors more than others.
For example, men and women will communicate affection differently. Men are taught to repress emotions, to stay cool, and to express excitement only in certain places such as sports events.
In the first video clip, the man expresses emotions in a situation where it is socially accepted for him to express them. Directly talking about a need for affection from others or admitting the desire to give more affection is difficult for men who exhibit stereotypical men characteristics.
However, some women are taught to be more demonstrative about their feelings. These women may feel freer to express emotion.
Are you pregnant?
In the video, the woman freely expresses her affection in a way that is socially accepted. The man expresses in a way that is seen socially acceptable. He stays cool.
Men who have stereotypical sex role characteristics also rely on external signs of control. Signs that show everybody who's in charge. The competition to get ahead in sports, school, and work is often measured by one's accomplishments for these men.
Women who are raised to accept and behave according to the sex role stereotype for women typically express control indirectly. That is a willingness to be in charge of situations even though it is not obvious to others.
For these women, getting ahead and being in control are not so much associated with accomplishments for oneself as with the development of effective interpersonal relationships with others. When juxtaposed, males tend to value instrumental behavior, emphasize individual achievement, and focus on activities.
In turn, females value effective behavior, emphasize relationships, and focus on communication. Conversations for females are negotiations or closeness in which people try to seek and give confirmation and support to reach consensus. Women try to protect themselves from others' attempts to push them away.
For men, conversations are negotiations in which people try to achieve and maintain the upper hand if they can and protect themselves from others' attempts to put them down and push them around.
With all this been said, it should be noted that men and women are more similar to each other than different. They both place a great deal of value on interpersonal relationships, both benefit from social support, and both fear isolation and loneliness.
The gender differences that have been found between the ways men and women communicate are actually quite small. Although small differences can have important influences in our interpersonal relationships.
In the U.S., it is typically expected that opposite-sex friendships will be romantic in nature, although these expectations may not necessarily come about.
However, if they do come about, it is not unusual for dual-career couples to have difficulty finding the time necessary to build friendships. Although the quantity and variety of people available in the work setting should be high. When friendships with people at work are pursued without the participation of the other spouse, problems may develop. If the friendship is with a member of the opposite sex, jealousy may occur.